Hello everyone, today in this video we'll fight against the Admas character of our world around us, and this time we will talk about one of my favorite topics, Russia. Yeah, I know, all BRICS people and fan of Russia will attack me soon for this what I'm gonna say, but I don't care and I will say what I really think. Russia, as we know, we can criticize theories of Felix Konieczny as much as we want, but Russia is a steppe civilization. They inherited everything from the empires of Genghis Khan and later the Tatar hordes that were existing in their territories for centuries. That is why they have these steppe influences, and of course they had cities in the Middle Ages, very big cities. They were nicely developed, but still, mentally, they are soaked with steppe thinking, and they are the continuation of the steppe empires. So, actually, bandit robbery states, one can say. So, what I wanted to say that Russia, of course, and say it once and for all, it's a bandit state, steppe civilization state, nothing else. I have, of course, I have to say that it's not against the Russian people, but against the way how this state is making its politics, especially with respect to its weaker neighbors. Yes, and this is one thing. Second thing I wanted to say is that, despite the fact I don't consider Russia as fully a member of the European family nations, because there is nothing, honestly, like this, like European civilization. There are many civilizations, even in Europe, similar sometimes, but in some sense different. But Russia is, of course, out of this scope, even if we take classification by Mr. Konechny or Toynbee. Yeah, you will tell me Dostoevsky, you will tell me Tchaikovsky, blah 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 blah. Leave it. These are cheap arguments. But now, despite the fact I'm not a fan of this type of civilization and the way how this country is making its, especially foreign politics with respect to weaker countries, but one needs to say that people like Alexander Dugin, so political theorist close to Kremlin, and despite the fact that many people treat him as a someone out of the mainstream, out of the mainstream of advisors of Russian government, it's not true, because we see that all foreign politics of Russia is very much in agreement with this what Mr. Dugin is writing, and he is a very interesting thinker. Of course, this what he is doing, it's one big syncretism, because he is using thoughts of Mr. Giulio Evola, René Guénon, and some thoughts from the Russian old believers and Orthodox Christianity theology, because he comes from the mixed family. Part of the family was from old believers, and part of the family was from the very high group of KGB officers. So that's why this guy, I think, was sentenced from the very beginning to be a syncretic philosopher, and he is, and political theorist. But that is why, because his philosophy affects the politics of Kremlin, he shouldn't be neglected, he should be read. So you cannot say that people like me reject everything what's Russian. No, we should know our enemy, and we should study all what brilliant minds from the other side, so from the side of our enemy, produce, and we should try to understand it, to envision their next moves. All the best, have a nice day, bye.